Mornings like this, my goodness, I cannot ignore the park vibe, the nature vibe, getting some sunshine. That is the most beautiful thing in the morning every day, to have it, be thankful, to connect to the nature. Something I do it overall, training with my katas, getting the thing. So in this video I want to show you how I actually get along. So I haven't even warmed up. I'm just basically getting my movements and the stuff and all, done some morning work, and here I am, so getting that sunshine waba first thing in the morning. Even from my room, what I try to do is like open the window, get the rays on my eyes, because that really supercharges after a so good sleep. I mean, this place I actually made it as a hustle house and a sleep pad to be able to sleep so well, because sleep is something, it's the most incredibly awesome thing that you can do. If you're sleeping well, your recovery is high, your immunity is good, and then you overall make better decisions and everything, and the life start becoming better towards attracting the goodness that you want in life. So sleep is vital, and if a person can put to a routine, my goodness, like sleep start to really become good. Your eating time, your last meal time, all those things really help to get the best of the sleep. Sleep, something that couple of days, all those things like missing, and that's fine, but that also has drawbacks. But if you overall have a good sleeping routine, I try to aim for 10:30 to 11, before 11 bam to sleep on a good day, up 6:30 or so, right? So that's like very organic sleeping, no alarms, no, that's how, I mean, it wasn't really the case when I had to build my life in the early days to get to the control, but once you build it to get really optimized life, that really helps. So when I want to warm up in the morning, I just get some movements, right? I try to stretch like these movements. I get the stretching like, so it's very important you stretch very well before you're doing the katas even, and that helps this movements, so then I'm actually active, getting my movements, and the breath is very powerful. I like these sunny days, this sun is the power. And I'm really thinking the summer is going to be good when these trees are actually full of leaves and they cover it up. And just next door is the Bigton Park, the basketball court, the lake, everything is over there. This place actually I bought it because when I saw this with the leaves last year, I was like, wow, this is going to be a good place. I need to own this place in London. So far good. A lot of constructions to happen inside the house, rooms are improving, all those things to get to the proper level, but I overall got my sleep condition very tightened to be able to have the best productivity, which in the upcoming videos I'll show more of how I work, my routines and things like that. But as of now, I'm telling you, sleep has been so good here, giving me the maximum energy to do my trainings on a daily basis. So really good, because before doing the high kicks, I try to do these movements, right? Stretch it very well, and then before getting the movements and all, the fluidity, the ankles properly, all those things. It's mostly the breath. These moments when you do, right, you don't need to jog, you don't need to jog long distance, and actually jogging really long, unless you're sprinting, isn't really helpful for your joints if you keep on doing on a daily basis. But these movements, animal flow movements, are really vital. Today at 2 o'clock, muscle up training, trying to get the muscle up. That's something, since I actually injured my foot, the toes, I realized, okay, that was the reason. So I'm not mostly going on backflipping and everything. It's time to really work on my muscle up, because that's a skill that I can pull up and all those things, but that's more of a technique. So I'm leaving my arms for the later 2 o'clock training session. At the moment, it's all about footwork. Get the blood flow right, and now a little bit of morning doing this kind of thing for 10-20 minutes. Whew. Everybody can do that. These katas, it becomes a rhythm for life. Before you get heavy movements, do this It's an energy circulation, you know. You get this energy. And it's a conscious thinking. When I do this thing, I always think when I get a movement, I think like I'm absorbing the goodness of the energy. I get that energy, I put it, whew, the best of the feeling. And now I feel overall the momentums are good, so the kicks are slowly working out. But the stretching is really the vital thing, right? That stretching is what keeps you fluid to get more to the level you want. And this is one of the poses that I try to do. And if you can be in this pose very comfortably for a minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes, want to meditate for 10 minutes, whew, that becomes really good for your stretching, digestion, part of yoga pose. It's good. So as I said, every day I try to do this and get connection. More sunny days I'm really feeling good. That's why I record it and actually drop it on the social media, because sunshine is much more lifting. However, even if it is not sunny, I do this every single day. Those movements. This training gives massive momentum, mind clarity. When I sit and work on Seeker House projects, click do client work, the new business ideas and everything, this training that I take on a daily basis gives me that, the strength. Now I'm kind of warm up. Stretching is fine. The kicks are getting. Now it's warmed up. I feel my body. I feel these movements. I feel the fluidity in my entire joints and everything. Whew. As I said in my last video, if you're in London, ideally around Beckton Park, come and start training. Once it's done, daily yoga sessions. Some of my yoga friends are gonna come. We train yoga, we do some martial arts, we record some in the podcasting studio, we pump out some content. Gotta be good times, you know. High kick. How you get that? You lift it. You always have the guard. Can't wait till I get back to my back flipping, you know. Still I'm leaving this month. The toe, it still hurts, but it's getting better. I believe it's getting better. I visually see myself doing the flips, round off, landing, all those things, because usually I'm like, it's gonna heal, it's gonna be fine. Till then, I do what I can do to my best of standard. That's the spirit I live by. So Ich, Ni, San, Shi, Go, Ro, Hitch, Hutch, Through, Jo. All these movements gets the strength. You become so fluid. The body is an art. Once you train the body to be able to move and be as you want, That's such a sweet sting to live. That's the beauty of this body. Why? Yeah.